Oh no, I dropped the stitch. But don't panic, we can fix it. Hey there and welcome to Totally Fierce Crochet and Knooking. My name's Thomas, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can actually fix a dropped stitch, which is something super annoying when it comes to knooking or knitting in general. Once the stitch is dropped, it starts to unravel throughout your piece, and sometimes the only way is to go back to a certain point and do it again. But there is a simple way to fix a dropped stitch, and I will show you how to do that. First, you have to understand how the stitches are lined on top of each other. As you can see here, the V stitches of the stockinette are always on top of each other. So when you drop a stitch, usually the stitches left and right to that dropped stitch are still intact, they are still there. So all we have to do is to fix this line upwards to then reconnect at the top. And to do that, we always have to replicate the specific stitch that we are using. In my example here, I have the stockinette stitch, and as a second example, I also have the garter stitch with a completely on purpose dropped stitch for you to demonstrate, but I will come to that later. So again, we need to replicate the stockinette, which is quite simple to do because we are just looking at the front of our work, and then we are going to work our way up. And what's really helpful is to use a regular crochet hook in addition to our knooking hook, because first we are just going to that place, and I would recommend you to do it on the right side of your work because that's a little bit easier. So we are just going to nook up until that dropped stitch space. Here you can see it, it's just one more stitch right here. And now what we are going to do is we just insert the crochet hook into that dropped stitch, wherever it is. And now we replicate the stockinette. We go underneath the next of these bars and just pull it up, and then we pick up the next and pull it up as if we would do slip stitches. Pull it up, pull it up, and another one, and the last one. And now we just hold it, and then we pick it up and continue with our stitches, in that case the knit stitches. And as you can see, the dropped stitch is completely gone, and you pretty much don't see anything. And of course you can continue as always with your piece. So always remember to take a crochet hook. It can be in the same size, it can be a size lower, and then just replicate the specific stitch that you're using. And now let's see how this would work with the garter stitch. First, again, I'm going to that part where the stitch was dropped. Here it is, the last one. And now for the garter stitch, we have to be a little bit more cautious where we are. Here's the stitch. This here was when you have the horizontal bar underneath the loop, then you usually know that this was the knit stitch on the wrong side of our work. So up next would be a knit stitch on the right side. So I'm going to pick it up and do the same thing like we did it before. I just pull that through, And now we are going to switch. We are going from the back, grab the loop, bring that yarn float to the front and pull it through the back. This is a little bit more complicated, of course. And then we are back again here. And then I'll show it again. Here now we have the horizontal bar. So we can make a knit stitch. And then we go to the back. You can also, if you want to, turn it. So now we are here. And now we just grab the next yarn float and pull it through. Now again, we turn it. Make sure to keep that loop with you. Here we are. Here's the next yarn float. Grab it, pull it through. And then we have one more. Let's do it from the other side. Pull it through. And as we did it before, once you have all the floats connected, we are just going to continue with our work. In that case, all knit stitches, because this is garter. So for the garter, compared to the stockinette, you definitely have to switch from wrong side to right side to work those stitches, and then again just rework them. For garter, as you know, it's all knit stitches, so you are always on knit stitches on one side and then you do knit stitches on the other side. And of course you have to just replicate this, and as you can see here, the dropped stitch is completely gone. And it's completely invisible. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, because I got quite a few requests on how to fix a dropped stitch. If you experience any other issues, or if you have any ideas or wishes about what stitches or projects you want me to show in Knooking, make sure to leave me a comment or send me an email. And I hope to see you back again next time for more Knooking tutorials coming. And until then, happy Knooking. Bye. Don't be scared of dropped stitches. Bye.